Good morning, students. Hope you all are safe and fine. And in last class, I was dealing with square roots. And in this class, I'll be continuing the same thing. Exercise 5.3, I was doing. So, you know now how to multiply the following numbers and find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square. You have to multiply the number so that you will get a perfect square. That thing in last class I have taught you. Okay, 5.3, exercise 5.3. Sixth problem you have to do now. Same like that only, but here you have to divide the thing. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided. There in last problem, what you did, you have multiplied and found out the smallest whole number. That is the perfect square number. But here you have to divide so as to get a perfect square. As also find the square root of the square number so obtained. They have given here. So what you will do, your first sum is again 252. Same thing you have to do, that is prime factorization method only you have to do, that is 252. So the smallest number you have to prime factorize. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 carry, 2 6s are 12. 2 6s are 12, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7. So here, as in the question, there is, you have to divide, they have given, you have to divide and you have to find out the perfect square number. So what you will do is, see here, 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, 7 is given. So you have to divide 252. As there is no pair for 7, what you have to do? You have to divide the number by 7. So if you divide the number by 7, you will get 36. See, let us divide 7 divided by 252. You will get 2, again 2 3s are 21, 2 4s are 28, so you can't. So here 4, again bring down to 7, 6 are 42, again 0, you will get the remainder. So you will get 36. Okay, so what you have to do here, the required smallest number is what here? 7. Because 7 has no pair here, so you have to write the required smallest number is 7 you have to write. Then you got 36 and you know for square number for 36 is 6 6 are 36. Like this you have to find out the perfect square number. Hope you all got this. It's easy only, students. You have to practice it. That's all. Let me go to the next problem. Okay, now coming to the second problem. 2925. Again, you have to divide this number 2925. That is prime factorize. You will get from 2 if you start, the last number is 5. So you can't. So by 3 you can try. 3 9s are 27. So 28, 29, 2 carry. 3 7s are 21. 3 7s are 21. 1 carry. 3 5s are 15. Again by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 1 carry. 3 5s are 15. 3 1s are 3. Again 2 numbers. No. You have to take Go for 5 directly. So 5, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s 25, 5 6 are 30. Here 2 carry. So 5 5s are 25. Again by 5. 5 1s are 5. 1 carry. 5 3s are 15. So 13. 1s are 13. So here you got 3 cross 3 into 5 cross 5 into 13. So here there is pair for 3, there is pair for 5, but there is no pair for 13. So what you have to do here, 2, 9, 2, 5, you have to divide it by 13. So if you divide, you will be getting 225. You will be getting, if you divide this, you will be getting 225. Now you have to find out the square root. So you first you have to write the smallest whole number is the smallest whole number is what here? 13. Mention that the smallest whole number is 13. And you have to find out the square root for 225. That is 25. Is it? $15. 225 square root will be 15. Okay. Like that, you have to find out the square numbers. See, if you didn't get this, you can do it by prime factorization method also. 2 1s are 2 1s are. So directly by 5 you do. So 5 4s are 20. Again 2. 5 5s are 25. 5 9s are 45. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So here 5 3. 5 cross 3. One number you have to take if you pair the numbers. So 5 3s are 15. So the square number is 15. If you don't know for the larger number square root, you can do by prime factorization method also, and you can find out the square number for that. Okay. Hope all understood, students. Let me go to the next problem. Okay. Third problem is 396. Again, do prime factorization method. 396. So by 2 also you can do. 2 1s are 2, 1 carry. 2 9s are 18, 1 carry. 2 8s are 16. Again by 2, 2 9s are 18, 1 carry. 2 9s are 18 again. So by 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 11 1s are 11. So here 2 cross 2 cross 3 cross 3 cross 11. Here 2 3. There is no pair for 11. So the smallest whole number is what? 11 you have to write, and you have to divide 396 by 11. So if you divide, you will be getting as 36. What? You will be getting as 36. See, 396 divided by 11. 11 threes are 33. 9 minus 3, 6. Again 6, here 0. 11 6 are 66. So it is 0. Reminder. So your answer is 36 and you have to find out the square root for 36. That is square root of 36 is 6 6 are 36. The square number is what here? 6. Hope all understood, no students. Next two problems like that. Let me write down here homework problem. That is 2 6 4 5 and 2 8 00. These two numbers you have to do it. Take it as homework problems. Okay. Now coming to, yes, another problem is there. 3 problems. 1620. Now I thought no, by dividing method you have to do that prime factorization method, and the unpaired number you have to divide with the given number and find out the square root, perfect square number. Okay. Okay. Now coming to 7th problem under exercise 5.3. What you have to do, the students of class 8 of school donated rupees 2401 in all for Prime Minister National Relief Fund. See, 8th standard students, they donated 2401 rupees for what? Prime Minister National Relief Fund. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. Find the number of students in the class. See, each student how much rupees they have donated, and then you have to find out the total strength of total number of students in the class. That is the total strength of the class you have to find out. So here, first what, that is by prime factorization method only you have to find out. 2401. If you do the prime factorization method for this, as the number is 1 here, it comes under 3 or 7. So let us take for 7. That is 7 3s are 21 or 3 7s are 21. So let us go for 7. 7, how much are 24? 7 4 7. Okay. 7 3s are 21. 21, 22, 23, 24, 3 carry, and 7 4s are 28, 29, 30, 2 carry, 7 3s are again 21. Now 7, it comes 7, how much are 34, 7 5s are 35. So you have to go for 7 4s are 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So 63. 7 9s are 63. So 7 7s are 49 and 7 1s are 7. So here you got the perfect square number, that is 7 cross 7 into 7 cross 7. So here two numbers. So it is 7 cross 7. 7 7s are 49. So you can easily write down the number of students in the class is how much? The total number of students in the class is 49. You have found now how many students are there in the class. Okay, like this you have to find out by prime factorization method. Now coming to 8th problem. Okay. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. Find the number of rows and number of plants in each row. See, 2025 plants have been planted, okay, In each row, how many plants are there? You have to find out, and how many rows are there? You have to find out. That is your question. So here what you have to do, same thing, 2025, like that. If you prime factorize, as the last number is 5, you have to divide with 3. 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18 you can take, because 3 7s are will be 21. So 3 6s are 18, 2 carry, 3 7s are 21, again 1 carry, 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, and again 3 2s are 6, 1 carry, okay, here 5. 3 5s are 15, again 1 carry, again 3 5s are 15, so again by 3, 3 7s are 21, 1 carry, 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 1 carry, 3 5s are 15, so 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5. Now 3 cross 3 into 3 cross 3, okay, into 5 cross 5. So here 3 3 5. So you have paired, you got all the pair numbers. So 3 cross 3 cross 5, if you do, 5 3s are 15, 15 3s are 45. There are 45 rows and number of plants in each row is 45. See, there are 45 rows like this, okay? And each row has 45 plants. Understood? Each row has 45 number of plants. Okay? Number of rows. There are 45 rows and 45 plants in each rows. Hope all understood, students. Like this, you have to do the problem by prime factorization method. This will be your 8th problem. And coming to 9th problem. They have given here, find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the number 4, 9 and 10. You have to find the smallest square number that is divisible by 4, 9 and 10. So, find out by prime factorization method for all the 3 numbers, that is 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3 and 2 5s are 10, 5 1s are 5. So here 2 cross 2 into 3 cross 3 into 2 cross 5. There is pair for 2, pair for 3, but there is no pair for 2 and 5. So what you have to do here? 2 cross 3 into 2 cross 5 if you make, you will be having pair for 2 but not for 3 and 5. So if you multiply 3 and 5, you will be getting how much? You will be getting 3 5s are 15. So 2 into 'Okay, you will be not having the pair for you have pair for 2 cross 3 into 2 cross 5. Is it not? So what you have to do here is, You got pair for 2, you got pair for 3, but not 2 and 5. So 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 30 into 2, you will get 60. You will get 60. So you can write it like this. 60 is not a perfect square. Is not a perfect square. How you can make out? By seeing the number. It is not having the even number of squares in units place. It is having single 0 there. And 3 and 5 have no pairs. Is it not here? 3 and 5. See 2, 2. They have pair. But here 3 and 5 they have no pairs. They have no pairs. So what you can do here is separately you can take this. See 2 cross 2 into 3 cross 5. This thing only I have written 2 cross 2, that is you got pair here, but 3 cross 5 you didn't get pair. 3 cross 5, that is equal to 15. Okay, that is equal to 15. So you can make it as 60 into 15. You don't have the pair number. Here also you have found that it is not a perfect square. So 60 into 15, you can write it as 900. The required square number is what here? 900. Okay. Like this you have to do the problem. 10th problem you have to do. Same as it is you have to do. What you have did here? First you have found the numbers, that is the pair numbers, but there you have did the prime factorization method for each number and you didn't get the pairs for 2 and 5. So what you did here, the paired number and the unpaired number you have multiplied. So you got one number and that number is not a perfect square. So 3 and 5, in this also you got 2 as pairs. You got pair number, but 3, 5 there is no pairs. So what you did, you just multiplied this number with the unpaired, unpaired numbers. 60 into 15, you will get 900. Like that, you have to do the problem for what? Let me write one so that you will not get confused. This is your 10th problem. That is, you have to find out the smallest square number that is divisible by 8, 15 and 20. Okay. 8, 15 and 20. Same like this only you have to do. Okay. In next class, I'll be teaching you the concept, and that will be your last concept under square roots. That is, you have to find out the square number by division method. Okay, by division method. How you will be finding that? These are your here they have given when the numbers are large, even the method of finding square root by prime factorization become lengthy and difficult. Is it not? If the number is large, you cannot find out the square number, because while doing the prime factorization method, it takes too much lengthy and it becomes difficult too. So to overcome this problem, we use long division method. What it is known as long division method. Okay, and For this, we need to determine the numbers of digit in the square root. See the following table. 10. If the number is 10, the square number is what? 100, which is the smallest 3-digit perfect square, and 100 is also a perfect square because it has 2 zeros in the units place. And 31, it is 361. Sorry, 961. 32, it is 1024, and it has 4-digit perfect square. And 99, it is 9801. Even it has the greatest 4-digit perfect square. So what we can say about the number of digit and the square root, if a perfect square is 3-digit or a 4-digit number, we can say that if a perfect square is 3-digit or a 4-digit number, then its square root will have 2-digit. That is what I have to convey here. If the number is 10, then its square number is what? 100. Like that, if the number is 11, the square number is 121. If there is the perfect 2-digit number, square number, yes, if the number is having 2-digit number, then its square number is 3-digit or else 4-digit. See, if 32 will be your number, 1024 will be your square number. That is 3 or 4-digit number it will be. Understood? This is what I have to convey you. The smallest 3-digit perfect square number is 100, which is square number of 10, and the greatest 3-digit perfect square number is 961, which is square number is 31. The smallest number is what? Square number. It is 100. Perfect square number. And the greatest number is what? 31. That is how much? 961. Okay. After that it comes for 32. It comes what? For 32 it comes 4-digit number. Okay. So the smallest smallest square number of 10, 10 will be the smallest and 31 will be the greatest. This is the smallest and this will be the greatest. Okay, greatest square number. And the smallest 4-digit number is 32. Okay, and the greatest 4-digit number is 99. This is the smallest 4-digit number and the greatest is 99. That is, you will get 9801. Greatest 4-digit number. Okay, hope you all understood in this class. In next class, I'll be teaching you about the easiest method, division method, one of the important method. Okay, and easy way to find out the square root. Hope all understood this, students, in this class. Please do all the homework problems. Okay, it's easy only. You have to practice it. Okay, students. Thank you, students. Practice well.